What the heck? YinYarn streaming RuneScape? That's so weird. Why the RuneScape is stupid? Coming soon. It's not. But yeah, I just feel like streaming to YouTube just because I really don't like Twitch. Yeah, I don't really like to see hot tub streams every single time I go on there. So I decided to stream on YouTube. If you like RuneScape, you know, that's good. If not, I completely get it. But I figured I would just stream a little bit of RuneScape and just catch up with some people with, you know, whoever feels like talking. We'll be doing 420 Invocation so we can hopefully get some purple chests. Also, tell me if the music is like too loud or if it's too quiet, and I'll fix it. I know it's been 7 years since I've done anything on YouTube really, except for that one series I was doing, but aside from that, balance is good? Okay. Thank you for telling me. I just want to make sure so the music isn't like blaring or my voice isn't. Shit, I've been good, Elbow. I've been like I've been fine. Like life for me has just been kind of the same, except just been helping around and just same old, same old. It's funny, right? Because I never really stopped video editing. I still make stuff for like friends and like to myself, but I just never post any of it publicly. I don't know why. I should. I'm kind of at a loss for like what kind of content I want to make. Ever since the whole, you know, realm thing. That was kind of a giant part of my whole persona, I guess. Yeah, figuring out what I want to do next has been hard for like years. I keep thinking to myself like, oh, I should do like a Donkey Kong video. Or I should do like like something SNES related, you know, just some like old classic games and things like that, but then I'm like, well, what would I do with it? Like what kind of content would I want to make? Yeah, the Bikiri box thing, like I've thought about that, you know, like kind of making reviews for stuff, but I don't think I'm any good at making reviews. I kind of like to do more comedic stuff. I guess a review could be comedic, but kind of like making high octane joke videos. Thank you for saying that. I don't know. It's more like I get ideas and then I'm like, well, it's hard for me to kind of just make a script nowadays. I don't know why. It used to be so much easier. The funny part is like those old videos of mine, I don't know if you can ever tell, but like I go back and listen and you can tell that those recordings were recorded inside of a closet. Like, I remember using, like, an old Blue Yeti microphone to record those videos, and it was so, like... I don't know. It was pretty fun just sitting cross-legged in the closet making videos like that. That were just stupid but fun. I should still go back to that. I mean, honestly, it's not like the closet's even a bad place to record. That you will get, like, the best sound in there. The only place for the voice to go is the walls and inside of the clothes, so... Also, just as a question, do you guys also play RuneScape, or is it just kind of like, have you heard of it, or just like ever been a part of it at all? It's really hard to sell this game to my friends because it always looks like it's not the best, most fun thing. But I think it's pretty fun. The Smite collab, oh yeah, that's right. The funny part is I barely ever play Smite, but my friend does, and I ended up buying the King Black Dragon skin that they had on Smite just because I thought it looked cool. And then I never used it. But I was like, hey, if I play with my friend in the future and I don't have this skin, then I'm not gonna want to play, so skin really does make it for me. Oh hey, what's up, Wonky? I haven't seen you in a while, man. I just messaged you for Christmas, but hope you've been alright, buddy. I played it once and then uninstalled. Yeah, it's I don't know, cause yeah, the idea of the combat's really simple, but there's a lot to take in. I mean, you look at the skills and it's like there's way too many. Don't really know where to go as soon as you start. Brandon, dude, I know where you live. I'm gonna choke you out for saying things like that to me. Are you at work, by the way? I know Josh was saying he wanted to watch the stream just because he was bored right now. Did some videos recently? I need to watch them then. Wonky, you have to keep in touch and send me some more links, man. That's more my fault though, but you know. Brandon, leave work. Let's play RuneScape. Also, I just like noticed the music. This is optimal boss music. Yeah, so far the stream has just been kind of me playing the 420 raids and seeing where I actually want to take the channel. I've been saying for years I want to make some more videos about like NES classic stuff, but it's like I know what I want to make content of, and I don't know what I want the content to be. Because the thing is, like, making content and, like, comedic stuff for something like Realm, where it's a big open world game. Well, I mean, I guess technically open world, you know, it's an MMO. But, like, stuff like that's easier because you have a bunch of people playing with you and, like, you know what kind of jokes are relatable. Like, haha, hashtag relatable jokes. I could make a joke about knights because everyone that ran into knights were sick and tired of seeing them back in the day. So people got it. But, there's, like... not a lot of people grew up really with like, you know, Donkey Kong Country or Super Mario World. It's like, what kind of jokes would I tell at that point? Mario steps on a Koopa shell and then he explodes. Actually, now I think about it, it's not half bad. Still playing Rome. You know, it's funny. I haven't touched Rome in a long time, but I would have said that if it were 3 days ago. Because what happened was, me and my brother asked, he was like, hey, like, I know you don't really love Rome anymore, but maybe do you want to make like an alt account and play with me? Just so that way you're not on the YinYarn account so people don't bother you. And I said, okay, that sounds fine. Let's do that. I played for a bit, you know, we made a new account and everything. I played the new seasonal characters that I had to read about to figure out what the heck those even were. And I feel like the game still kind of suffers like what it does now, like it did back then. Like, it's just, people are way too overpowered. Like, everything gets trampled over. Unless it's maybe like a shatters. Like, oh, like something as difficult as O3 is supposed to be still doesn't feel that hard because just everyone just knows how to do it way too well. And discords are still discords. You know what I mean? That's... I feel like discords really ruined a lot of my like love for that game for some reason. Because it felt like, oh yeah, oh you want, what's that buddy? You want to do a Lost Halls? Yeah, you better sit in that Discord and wait for the raid leader to come by. And yes, he will be very congested. He will be ridiculously congested. Like, I just don't want to sit in the Discord and wait for that. I'd rather just, you know, do it myself or with like one friend or something. But they don't make that very easy to do or rewarding enough to do it. Because if you go to O3 with like 50 people, your reward is more than likely going to be the same as it is if you do it with 2. So why would I want to do it with 2? Stop shooting, yeah, pretty much. Oh, Chancellor Dama, stop shooting, don't shoot him. Also, yeah, you're at O3, okay, he raised his shield, stop. I don't want to hear that. Yeah, I will stop shooting because I know about staggers and stuff, but why do I need you to tell me that? And I get it's for like people that are new that haven't done it before, but I guarantee you everyone that's in that Discord has done an O3 like 30 times. I would be hard pressed to find someone that wasn't doing it on repeat if they're in a Discord like that. I think that's one of the things I just like about RuneScape in general, is just the fact that a lot of the content is soloable. In fact, I think most of it is, from what I've seen and done. It's nice. Like, if I want to go with the group, I can. That's great, but I don't have to. It feels like you have to with Rum a lot of the time. Technically, you don't. But, man, the reward to, like, how hard you have to sweat to beat it is not worth it. Like, the ratio is not worth it. I can't read It's Been So Long without thinking about Portal immediately. And I've never even played it, but that song is so well known. It has been a while though. That is for dang sure. But I used to stream a little bit on Twitch, but like I said at the start of the stream, I don't really love Twitch. I mean, as you guys know, I'm sure you guys have seen the whole like, oh, you can have sex on stream and you'll get rewarded for it. Like, I don't like what they stand for. I don't like their administration, so I'd rather do YouTube. Plus, I like it more. I'm more used to it. Just become the RL, yeah, but then you become hated. And then people are gonna keep talking about you in the chat. They're like, RL's stinky. He's a little stinky boy. I don't want to have to deal with that. A Discord? Yeah, it's just my own personal Discord though. I don't have like a public Discord. I think Jacob does though, need a wig, but aside from that, like I don't really use anything else. But yeah, no, it's true. Realm really does feel like it's only fun nowadays if you have like a group of friends. And even then, it's like eventually, like within like the next hour, your friends will be like, "Oh, maybe we should play like PUBG or something." Don't get me wrong, I still love Realm. I think Realm is a great game, but man, does it suffer some hardcore issues right now. I wish Realm had like a grand exchange system like RuneScape does, where you can put pots on the market and then just let people buy it and trade you for what you ask for. So like if you put on the market 1 defense for 2 whiz, then they do, like you can go play. I don't want to be stuck in a marketplace and then it goes by itself. Like you don't have to worry about it. I hate that. Getting rid of pets would be nice. Oh, heck yeah. Heck yeah, getting rid of pets would be nice. I've been begging for that since nearly their release. It's funny. I still think about it. Like, the minute pets entered the game, holy crap. I did not love the game anymore. It's so funny because you would think the opposite, right? You'd think, oh man, it's a new buff to my character, basically. But no. People became so self-sufficient. I hated it. It's like, oh, well, we don't need priests anymore because we got pets. We don't need MP pots really anymore because we got pets. Think, how many people do you know carry MP pots with them anymore and not just health pots and elixirs? Like, what's it called? The thin ones that the spiders have? People will carry HP pots, they'll carry Ickers, and they'll carry holy waters. You almost never need an MP pot anymore. Unless you're like an NPE or something. Yeah, does anyone still know anything about, I'm sure you guys have seen it, but have any of you guys seen Darz's Dominion? How is that game faring? Because I played it, like, not when it first came out, because that was when, like, I guess it was on, like, mobile and stuff, but, like, when they re-released it for Steam. They're making it on mobile again, it's... Yeah, see, that's the thing. I really wish that, like, they would have almost have been the Realm Killer, just so Deca could have at least seen, like, hey, your fan base is kind of getting pulled away a little bit here. Maybe give some more incentive to play, but fortunately it didn't happen like that. Also, one sec, I might kind of be a little bit more on the quiet side here for a second, because Akka takes so much concentration when it comes to circling the stupid guy. It was me, it was Hayes, the Curie box, and it was Needawig, and we all played Darzus for like a little bit to see if we liked it, and we had fun. Like it was a good time. Playing a realm game that didn't have pets felt amazing. I was like, holy crap, this is what it was like to not be spoon-fed HP and mana every second. I completely had forgotten. But they kind of were a little slow on updates, I think, from what I remember. Like, I think they had released some, like, Woods dungeon, and then that was, like, it. I cannot remember what came out after that. Well, I guess because I haven't really been keeping too much in touch with it, but... It wasn't bad, it just had, like, a bit of issue. He is clogging my brain, there we go. Letting the thought of Darzus distract me from this giant Spartan warrior standing in front of me. There's been virtually nothing updated since we last played, dang. I kind of figured, but, you know, hopefully I mean, best case scenario, they start updating the game like crazy, people start playing it, and Deck is like, wait a minute. This game is pulling away some of the realm players. We need to win them back, and hopefully they don't do what they did with Titan. What was it called? Which one was it? Titan something. It was the other realm game. And Deca like tried to sue them basically. They were like, hey, you better stop making this game because it's better than ours. I will say though that like every realm spin-off I've ever played kind of feels a little weirdly clunky sometimes. Like the good part about Realm is it feels pretty clean most of the time. If you take out account of like the fog of war. And read here for a second. He's kind of a little bit of space. Personally, not a huge fan of Darzus, something about it just felt boring. Personally, for some like Forgotten Pantheon. I never played that one, but I heard of it. Was that one pretty good? Yeah, there was just something that just was kind of like intrinsically boring with Darzus after a while. Same thing with a lot of Realm P servers. I don't really know why. Boy, here's the fun part of Akka, where you dodge. Look, this is where RuneScape becomes Realm of the Mad God. You like bullet hells? Okay, I love you, buddy, but you have to die. I don't want to be stuck in this orb purgatory for the rest of my life. Thank you. To actually read. Third of Deca's dev team are actually trying to make stuff, but 2/3 of the team mainly treat the game like a cash cow, aka executives. You don't play it, so yeah, I think I think Toasters talked about that, right? Because Toasters was like huge for a while. Like the guy would always like make pretty much anything for Deca. He was like their biggest content cow. But then he stepped away because he was like, the devs don't care about this game, right? That's It's funny because I said that. I was like, they clearly just don't care. Like they're making all this crap that just like it's all skins. I even said that. I'd said, guys, like it's all skins. Unfortunately, I look back at my like goodbye video, and I kind of hate it because, hey, I'm willing to accept that like I kind of said some stuff I probably shouldn't have. Like I put a little too much personal bias in there. Like I was like, they took my pet idea. In reality, I mean, mini pets were a thing for a while. I don't like that part of my video. I kind of look back at that and I don't love it, but you know, at least I'm big enough to say I made a mistake. I don't, however, disagree with what I said about the game just kind of becoming this boring mess. I still think that's very much true. And unfortunately, I don't really know how they could fix it. Because the whole thing about pets being in the game is just, well, how do you get rid of them, right? They should make, like, an NPE mode. Right? Like, where you don't use pets, or like an NPE, like, realm that only people without pets can, like, enter. Just, I don't know, something like that. I'm literally just shooting ideas off the bat. That's probably not gonna work in the long run, but you know, something similar to that where you get rewarded for not playing with the pet. What if you don't play with the pet and you get a damage increase to your character? Just a permanent damage increase because you don't have a pet following you. These are on my case, holy crap. I did not realize how close to death I was. I feel like I'll get a purple this run, thanks Slavic. I also hope that. I don't know, like if... Because I know a lot of you guys played Realm, obviously, because you're watching me play this, so I feel like it's a lot of my fan base watching and not really randoms, but... If you guys had to name, like, one thing with Realm that was the biggest issue, what would you personally say? Because for me, I really do think, one, it's mainly, like, pets. It really does all just boil down to pets for me. I really do think that is the biggest issue in the game. Realm Island rework. Yeah, I've heard of that. I feel like they should do that. Oops, that was my mistake. I was not paying attention. Yeah, that's another thing I wasn't a big fan of was the whole like, hey, we made every single item that like SB almost. Not all of it obviously, but a lot of it. So if you got like a white bag, it felt like and you didn't want it, you were just trapped with it. It's like, oh well, I can't sell it. So hold on, let me read this before I go in here, because once I go in this monkey room, I'm gonna be like distracted for like 5 minutes. For non-RuneScape players like myself, what's going on right now? So I'm in Raids 3. This is like an endgame boss rush, basically. I have to beat 4 bosses, then the final boss. And then I get a chest. If that chest has purple flames around it, it means I got a really rare item. If it's white, that means it's nothing. Think of it like Reverse Realm. Purple's amazing, white is bad. Hopefully I get something good. So this boss and then one more, and then I'm finished with it, and then I just repeat, basically. Realm gets repetitive as well. In old school RuneScape, you have solid goals, at least, but in Realm it just is getting a slight DPS increase or do. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Because at least in RuneScape, you have a bunch of stats, and you can be like, hey, like, maybe I can get money from this, but that money can go into, like, increasing other stats, or at least helping, so... Except for agility. Screw agility. But it's true. Plus, you have a collection log to fill. Like, there's a bunch of stuff to do in RuneScape. But yeah, no, it's true. Yeah, Realm, like the map of Realm is the exact same every single time, basically. There's just a little bit of differentiation, which is true. But pets, choose which one you like the most. There's like some weird new Oryx pet that came out apparently that looks really cool. It's like super animated and chibi looking. I think that one looks cool. And then you've got the horny pets. Like they've I hate this, by the way. They've made pets in the game that's like a succubus and like a maid. I'm like, but why do we need that? I hate it so much. Okay, I'm gonna go into this room before my stat is wasted. But for some reason, there's like a player base of like these people that collect I call them horny. I hate it so much. it really, yeah, it is a money grab. Oh, I hate it. Real man. I'm still thinking about it while I'm stabbing this monkey, and I'm just... I've mentioned this before, like, multiple times. It's so weird to me. Keep in mind, I just played the game again not that long ago with my brother. And there was some, like, cobalt maid skin. Like, come on. Like, there is someone out there that is putting in like $100 just so that they can get that skin, and it's so just... I don't know. I guess I'm the idiot. I guess I'm the stupid one. Like, heard there, YinYarn, like, why don't you want it, but you're the problem. I guess I'm the issue. Boss looks intense, doesn't it? I will say what I'm doing right now, actually, like, when you practice it, it's easy when you set it up like this, but this actually took me like 10 deaths before I actually got the strat down. It looks really silly. Not too far off from dying, so I guess I should probably focus up here. Don't worry, I'll read all these comments when I beat this thing. I just want to make sure I don't die. But by the way, if you die in this, you have to restart like all the way back from the beginning, so it's not fun. Like, I technically don't have to start back from the beginning, but it's gonna be annoying because then I won't have my stat boosts. Don't do this in real life, by the way. Don't stab monkeys. Unless it's Detroit, in which case, you know, I've heard apparently the monkeys in Detroit carry like guns on them, so you can do it there, not anywhere else. This is just an exception. The perfect music for a boss fight. Sounds like children having fun. What this song is. Hate it. I wish my sword that has double accuracy on it would not hit zeros on this boss. That would be a great start. Oh, there it is again. And when it does hit, it decides to hit a 7. I'm like slowly trying to read the comments while I'm doing this. And like my eyes can just like slowly stretch over to see chat. I see something about when the Kensei is stupid dropping. I actually have played that class before. I don't like it. And it's probably because I'm just bad at the game. But I don't like the idea of going through bosses. Okay, so now I can actually finally read. Permadeath, excitement, and difficulty made the game exciting, pushing your limits to get max first time, first difficult clear, 03 shats in Discord. Yeah. It's like, as if the game wasn't already getting easy enough with pets, then we had to introduce running said raid, or like, not raids, but running said bosses with like 50 other people. And I guarantee you, in that group, there are like 10 priests just hitting the spacebar. What's that? You think you're almost dead at 50 HP when you have 800 max? You're back to full. You are back to full. You don't have to worry about it. Oh, that MP that you used? Well, your pet just gave you 100 of it back. Come on, buddy. Get with the times, man. Yeah, it's like they saw Thessal.gif and they were like, we can sell that. Is Thessal.gif still like a thing that people know about, or is that lost with time? If not, don't worry about it. Just don't even bother. Good. Okay, yeah, I think this is wrong with. Where's the 4-hour analysis of every Donkey Kong Country game? Yeah, that's if I really bring out my inner Bikiri Box 12. It's funny, before I start this final boss battle, let me just say, I woke up one morning when Hayes released that hour-long Sonic Frontiers video. I looked at my phone. Like, just when I woke up, it got released. And I looked at my phone and I was like, I'll probably watch this later. I sat there in my bed and watched the entire thing. I don't know why. It's, you know that phase of waking up where you just can't move and you're like, your brain is still trying to turn on? That's what happened to me, so I just watched it for like an hour. It was a good video, but I was surprised I had done that. Theory box feature in the 4-hour Donkey Kong analysis win. I mean, hey man, honestly, that wouldn't be a bad idea having him be in a video like that. Like I said though, I don't think I really plan on doing like review videos. Now comedy stuff, I'm fine with that. But when it comes to like, I've never been a big fan of like I'll watch it, but I've never been a big fan of making content that's like, and this is when Donkey Kong became the revolutionary character he is today. Let me take you back to the year 1992, where this all started. Back in Rareware Studio. You know, like, I can't do that for 4 hours. I'm not gonna do that for 4 hours. It's just not my type of content, man. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start this boss now. I might shut up for a little bit, because I want to beat it, but... yeah, just so put that into perspective, that is not the kind of content I want to make. But you already know that. And you should consider sharing the other versions of DKC, like the GBC, GBA. That's not actually a bad idea. I've never played those versions. The only ones I ever played were for SNES. That's not completely true. I played the Donkey Kong Country for the Game Boy SP, or I guess Game Boy Advance technically. But aside from that, I never played it on the handhelds. I just looked up. I told you not to. I said specifically, do not look that up. It is not worth your time. I don't know why. Never mind. I know why it was popular, but still, it's so stupid. I think the realm community has just been a horny people for as long as the game has been out. I think that's just what it is, man. Sometimes you need the fish poos. I regret saying that. I hate how well done it is. Yep, that is the worst part. Yeah, old school RuneScape has been like my go-to now for a while, especially ever since I stopped playing around with this. Has been like basically where I am 99% of the time. Do a face reveal, OnlyFans. Yeah, that would sell once, and it would probably be to a fan that I probably don't want viewing something like that. Good luck on purple, thank you. I also hope so. A lot of my purples, whenever I do get them, have ended up just being like rings, and I don't love that. Like, don't get me wrong, because I don't know, I can't complain because a purple is still a purple, but man, when you get like the worst purple, it feels bad. Look on Tumikins, thank you, buddy. You know, I have gotten a Tumikin Shadow and a purple before. Here's the issue, though. It was in a group of 3 people, so I had to split it. Not like that's a bad thing. However, I would love to get a solo staff. Once again, the perfect music to complement the final boss fight. This is like if you were playing Mario, and Mario gets to Bowser, and Bowser is just like prancing through flowery fields, and he's like, Mario, I've changed my ways. I'm a good guy now, really. This music's playing. This is what I think of. Yo, RuneLight tile markings, listen. I agree. However, they do be helping sometimes. I also don't like how cluttered it looks. It's not my favorite. God dang it, I accidentally ran forward. That's fine. Gotta keep myself on my toes. Forgot to move this. There we go.
Oh boy, I hope I get something good from Mr. Tumikin.
By the way, the reason I do 420, that sounds very weird out of context, but the reason I do 420 Invocation is because at this difficulty, it's a 10% chance of getting a purple, and I just like the fact that it's 10%. Because if it's like 9%, it's like, well, feels a little weird. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, like, I don't tell people really to like do anything higher than 300, and well, maybe like 350, unless they have like a Tumikins. The shadow just makes this whole raid like a little bit of a joke sometimes. I almost completed a level 500 raid without the Tumikin Shadow though. When I was first trying to do 500 for the Osmumten's Ornament Kit, which I did eventually get, but I remember whoops, I don't know why my character didn't move. I remember, like, I almost beat it just using Bofa. That's not a joke. If you don't play RuneScape, there is an item called the Bofa. Boa Fared Hand. I almost beat it with that. There we go. Okay. Now the biggest question, right? Do I get a purple? Okay, this music actually is fitting. It's probably the first time. To milk it, right? That's what I normally do. I even have a tile marker for it. Oh my god, I actually got a purple. What? Oh, guys, oh. What? It was the first one of the stream. Wow. Okay. Okay, can chat please say like something, just say something good luck related. I need your guys' help on this one, please. Give me some good luck, guys. I want that staff so badly. Get a Tumikin right now. Hope you... Yeah, all my moderators are gonna ban you for saying that, Harry. All of them. I don't have any moderators. Please. Wishing you get what you want. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and open it. I'm scared. well, that was the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. This was a uh 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 um uh, th I th I am so happy right now with what has happened on this stream. Been my favorite thing. Collection log of a mascot. 7 rings. 7 rings. I'm overjoyed. I'm so happy right now. Th- I, this, uh, uh, I'm just so happy right now. I'm just gonna turn my desert music back on, and I this is what I get for trash talking, Rome. Deca is in cahoots with Jadix. For those of you that don't play RuneScape, I will just tell you right now that the ring is the single worst thing that you can get from a purple chest. Now, you could get a award. It ain't much better. It's 1 mil more than the ring. Ain't much better. But then you get above that, and you get the Majora mask. 30 mil around. So you only times 6 what you would have made on a ring. You know, or the Osmumten's Fang, which is around 55 mil. Same chances as the ring, but it's worth, 55 mil roughly. Would have been nice, but yeah, Always remember, it could have been no purple. I'll be real. I think I would have preferred it to have not been a purple. I will graciously take the 6 mil, but I will walk away with just a empty hole. This music really makes this sound a lot more epic than it actually is. Well, that means that now I have to go back in there and get the back-to-back. I will get back-to-back purple. I think, right? I will forget what just happened, and I will press onward. Hey guys, welcome to the first raid of the stream. I haven't been. I just started the stream. I just started. You guys just saw me do a raid? No. What do you mean? This is the first raid of the stream, and I hope I get a purple. Be great if I did, right? Double ring, let's go. I hope your animal on webkin dies. I hope your Neopet goes foodless for what you have said. Harry West is the villain, the antagonist of the stream. Confirmed. This is his theme song playing right now. Let's be more supportive. 3 rings, let's go. Speaking of 3 rings, just to try to get my mind off of what just happened. Did you guys ever play Spiral Knights? I'm not talking to you, Slyke, because I know you have, but did you guys ever hear about or play a game called Spiral Knights? Because I love that game. Unfortunately, though, the devs were like, we hate this game now. Kind of like with Rome. Except, like, they just don't make content at all for that game anymore. I guess the better question is, like, do you guys know any specific games that basically are dead that you wish weren't dead anymore? Like an MMO or something? I can't really think of many, but I know, what was it? There was like a Realm clone-ish game that came out that just was around for like a little bit and then died because I guess the devs didn't think it was going in the right direction. No, it wasn't Darza. It was, what was it? It was like more realistic looking, and it's still cartoony, but I don't remember what it was called. On Steam. It's gonna annoy me. I can't remember the name. Nether Survival? Is that like a Minecraft thing, or was it actually just its own thing called Nether Survival? Star Wars Galaxy. I always feel like I would have been the type of kid to get more into Star Wars stuff, but for some reason, and I watched the whole series once. I liked it, but it never really was like my favorite thing. I was always more of a Lord of the Rings kind of kid. I guess I've always been more like medieval than sci-fi. Sci-fi scares me, you know, I don't want aliens coming towards me like,
Yep.
sounds like Animal Crossing talk, but you know what I mean. Saying nothing to do with Minecraft. Oh, okay. Okay, so it actually was just straight up its own thing. You hear the word nether and immediately that's what my brain goes to. It's been plagued. It's not that I even like mind sci-fi. Like, I don't mind it at all. I think it's fine. It's just for some reason it's not like... I don't attract towards sci-fi off the bat. There's something about like just old like past stuff for me that really clicks, like knights in armor and crap like that. I love that. I will say I think the one game that I never really got into that people were always like, "Oh, Yin, you have to play this game." And I don't get me wrong, I did. I gave it a chance, but the one game that people always said, "Oh, we want you to play this," and just didn't click was Terraria. And I don't know why. Cuz it looks fun on paper. Like looking at it, it looks like a game I would enjoy, but for some reason I guess it was just like a little too confusing for me, but I could not figure anything out. And when I tried, my brain fried, and I was like, oh, I'm good. Was the wiki overwhelming? No, it was fine. Like, but for some because I never even bothered really looking much at the wiki. I did, but even then, it was, yeah, I guess it was a little overwhelming. The tutorial itself, though, was the most overwhelming part, I think. I just couldn't figure it out. Have I played the Shadow of Mordor games? No, the last Lord of the Rings game I ever played was the Lord of the like the Two Towers on GameCube. It was a zombie mutant survival game similar to DayZ. It's funny, that's a game I heard about a lot. But what, DayZ? But I never actually played it or looked anything up of it. It's just supposed to be kind of like post-apocalyptic. Wonky, do you still have that picture you made for me? I want it again, but I haven't seen it in my folder. I don't know where it went. It's the drawing you made of like all the eye characters. Pixel Overseer, it was Vitreous. You know you remember which one I'm talking about? I'd love to have a copy of that picture again, but I do not know where it went. It's an old photo, but I still remember it. I had it for so long and I don't remember where it went. The thing about Divinity, I can't tell if Brandon's making a joke about it or maybe just the devs don't update it or something, but I know that the me and Brandon and Josh play Divinity sometimes. It feels like once a year at this point though, because Josh is like, you know, he'll take a shower and he's like, don't worry guys, we'll play, and then doesn't. I'm kidding, by the way, Josh. I know you're watching this, you little goon. And I'm rapidly approaching your house with ill intent. Are the same people that made Divinity the same people that made Baldur's Gate? I didn't know that. Here's one, right? Do you guys know the game, or like spitting games out. Do you guys know the game Gauntlet Legends? Specifically Gauntlet Legends like Dark Legacy for the PlayStation or GameCube. I love that game so much. Like a great couch co-op game. That's something I've been annoyed at for like years now. They don't seem to make many couch co-op games anymore. Like there's very little games that come out anymore where it's just you and your buddies on a couch like drinking sodas and just going through like dungeons together as like a 4-player group. That seems to be rare. You just found it? Can you send that to me? Cause I've hated losing that. Like I remember having it. For some reason I could not find it anymore. Might have been saved onto my old computer. I also don't know how many of my viewers are Kirby fans, but if you guys have played Kirby's Forgotten World or Kirby's Forgotten Land, please let me also know how you feel about that game, because I thought that game was amazing. It's weird, because Kirby sells a lot of copies, right? Like, the game is popular because Nintendo really cares about that IP. But the Kirby community, for some reason, always feels like it's such a small thing, and I don't really know why. Not that that's bad, but it feels like whenever I talk about Kirby games, those people kind of look at me like, what's a Kirby? Is that a vacuum cleaner? Yeah, I thought Forgotten Land was great too. Did you Wonky, did you ever get to the secret final boss? Because that... I keep telling people I think that that boss is incredibly difficult. Like, incredibly difficult. I was not expecting that kind of difficulty level from a Kirby game when it came to, like, its true final arena. Yeah, what was your take on the difficulty of that boss? I think I survived through the skin of my teeth with that one. That's the exact same thing that happened to me. I lived with 1 HP, and I beat it. Well, good thing I'm an old farm boy and I know a thing or two about horses. Sorry, the song was playing and that's immediately just what I'm thinking of. I know a thing or two about horses. You know me. My name's Mr. Hands. If you don't know Mr. Hands, please do not look that up. I'm not even kidding. I'm like once again like viewing comments from the side of my eyes because of Akka. Like I have to focus on the like spinning around Akka, but immediately I see the word Thessal in the chat. A little terrified. It's like the first two bosses of this raid, it's like it's so easy to read chat, and then the last two and the final boss, it becomes such a like ordeal. But I try my goddamn best. It adds to the difficulty. You can't do this to me again, not after Thessal. That's what it was. Soundtrack makes me want to play Ocarina again. Yeah. I was thinking about what kind of music would be good for the stream, and I was like, you know what? Ocarina is really hard to go wrong with. It was either that or Donkey Kong Country, but I've played Donkey Kong Country like many times on stream. Not that that's a bad thing. And me and my friend John decided we were gonna start playing Majora's Mask. He's never played it before. It's about as classic as I've gotten within the past couple days. Then I bought Mario Party 3 again. I've been playing that on my Nintendo 64. It's nice to buy a game in the original hardware, because it's hard to find now. My man making me look things up to get scarred for life. I told you. There are just some things that the human brain should not see. Well, I guess the eyes, but then the brain receives the information. You know what I mean? Rodham G phase. I love this version of the Fire Temple, by the way. I hate that they removed the lyrics to this. Sounds so good. We're gonna play the new Final Fantasy remake? Is there one coming out? Like, are you talking Final Fantasy 1? Because, like, there's a Pixel remaster. And I've played the 5th one Pixel remastered, but none of the other ones. Can't expect me. Just say don't look this up and don't expect me not to look it up. Yeah, that's true. I guess I'm kind of leading you on with that one. Just, I'm like that uncle that your dad basically tells you, like, hey, if your Uncle YinYarn tells you something, just ignore it. Around the holidays. I'm that uncle. Yeah, Uncle YinYarn's kind of stupid, please. If he tells you something, just eject it from your brain. Been in the slammer a long time. He doesn't need to come back out. But they couldn't hold him in jail, so. My uncle was interesting character, I will say, because whenever I was a kid, told every single time, without fail, every single time, we would go to like a Christmas dinner at my grandma's house with me and my siblings. He always told the same joke every Christmas, and he'd say, "Hey, you know how the angel got on top of the tree?" Like, yes, uncle. You say it every year. He's like, well, let me tell it again. Have you guys ever heard the joke of how the angel got on top of the tree? Would you like to hear the uncle joke? I won't tell it. Dad doesn't want to hear it. Okay, I'll tell the joke. So, how the angel got on top of the Christmas tree? Well, one year Santa was very backed up. There was so much work ahead of him, he didn't know what to do. Mrs. Claus was ragging on him. The reindeer just would not eat. Elves' work was shoddy. And he was just very upset. He was just so angry, he was squeezing his pen in his hand. Just from how mad he was, you know, it broke in half. Well, the angel comes in. And she says, Santa, I have a question. Where do you want me to put this tree? And that's how the angel got on top of the Christmas tree. Now, I'm not going to explain that joke. I'll just let you guys figure that one out for yourselves. It's a really good joke. Yeah, my uncle's a little bit of a goober. The return of the king. Density, I don't know if you just got here, but you just said that after I just got done telling a really questionable joke. That makes it even better. Basically, the joke consisted of, you know, how did the angel get on top of the Christmas? And just short story, Santa's really mad. Angel comes in, says, Santa, where do you want me to put this tree? And then the rest is history. That's the condensed version. Nice. But yeah, I decided to stream. I was like, I had this plan since yesterday. I kind of just for it. Because I didn't know what else to do. And I was like, you know, I've been playing RuneScape a bunch. Why not stream it? More fun with an audience, right? Plus, I've kind of been like not the best at keeping up with you guys. Because I don't really know what to post anymore. So I'll figure it out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh man. The blowpipe messed me up. That's not good. I can continue. I'm gonna have lower score though. Oh, that sucks. I hate that. I was off by just a little bit. I misclicked my partisan. Go play Roman solo 3 first, but I've already done that. Oh man, that's 30 minutes down the drain because of that. I mean, I'm still gonna try to kill this boss. That's a shame though. That deducts a lot from the score. Yeah, I'm more than likely gonna play a bunch of old games on stream. Which ones yet? I don't really know, but I'm thinking, you know, I could probably... I mean, heck, I might be able to just play like Ocarina or something. Or something. There was a fella a couple months back who gave me the money to buy not buy Hollow Knight. So I did just that, and I have it downloaded on Steam. And I still want to do that. I still want to play Hollow Knight because I never have. I don't know anything about the game. I should probably do that. Rogue Legacy is one I should play. It's funny, I have played that game with friends before, but what was it? I never beat it. I think we only got to like the first 2 dungeons. It was fun though. I don't know why we stopped, we just did. Hey Yin, what's up, buddy? Some raids 3. Very good at it though. Ended up dying, losing quite a bit of points, but it is what it is. I'm lay stupid, so I have to pay for it. Oh, come on. Just hit the boulder. I've told you to hit the boulder, dude. Go. My chances of getting a purple will be worse because my points went down. But I mean, still should be okay. Because the way that this whole thing works is that when you die, you get a giant point reduction. And your chance of getting a rare item is equivalent to how many points you have. If you look at the bottom left, it'll say ToA point. They've got 9,000. It's over 9. Well, that equates to 4% chance to get a purple. Normally, by the time I'm done with this, it's a 10%. So with me dying there, it's probably going to be down to like 8%. Isn't awful, but not the best. Like they say in the rating business, you know, scuffed equals stuff. Maybe I have a better chance. Scuffed equals stuff. Should be enough for that purple ring. Briggs, throw this man out of the chat now! Is that shrilly and obnoxious enough? If I do get a purple and it's back to back, Harry, I'm sorry, brother, but like I don't. How can I still look you in the eyes after doing something like that to me if that really does happen? How can I view you the same way? That is understandable. You will have my full support. I feel like at that point even you would feel like I feel like I cursed this man. Boss is taking way longer because I don't have my salts running. I lost them when I died. There we go. By the third back-to-back, I might feel a little bad. I like how it takes 3 back-to-back rings for you to feel even slight remorse. Man is a menace. He needs to be dealt with. Okay. Should be good. This looks like, yeah, this is the right setup, so I should be good to beat it with this. Once again, lower chance of purple, but at least it'll show me what the chances are, because I normally look at the 10%. I don't know what it is if I die. It'd be a good thing to see. Yo, you stream on YouTube. Hey, how you doing, Karibo? I only just started streaming today on YouTube, funny enough. It's just because I used to stream on Twitch, but I don't like that platform anymore. So I was like, you know what? Let's just bring it to YouTube. And even though I wasn't really streaming on Twitch a whole lot either, but I figured if I'm just gonna stream, I'm just gonna do it on YouTube. I like this platform a lot more. Okay, so this song actually fits with this boss. Watch you on Twitch, but I live in Europe, so it's hard to catch. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, what? Time must be like crazy over there now compared to like what it is. Because like, what is it? The only time I know is from California, from where I live. It's 3 hours behind, so for me it's 7:24, but for California it's 4:20. I have no idea what the time is like in Europe currently. Well, you know, whatever part of Europe. Oh, okay, so it's already pretty early, guys. Man. Yeah, I can see why that would be difficult. I've always thought about maybe doing like late night streams as well, because for me I normally stream either midday. In fact, I think most of it's midday, but I've kind of wondered and thought about doing like late night streams too. That's normally my time. Yeah, I don't really schedule myself for streaming. That's also probably why it's a little difficult to catch me. Gotta go to work. Oh, gotcha, buddy. Yeah, no, you're good. Thanks for dropping by, bro. I've just been playing RuneScape, so I'm sure I'll still be doing the same thing. You have a good night, man. Early noon streams. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I normally get a little busy sometimes though, at like that time of day, so it's a little difficult for me. Not completely out of the question though. If I'm just bored and laying around at that time, I more than likely could just stream. Yeah, I should try. For whatever reason, I actually have like a pretty big European audience. I say big in relative terms. I just mean as in like a lot of my fan base is also from Europe. Did you know I actually have the biggest fan base in the world? Hello, everybody. How about I play some Five Nights at Freddy's? The Berlin Convention, you know, it is a goddamn shame. That hurt really bad. I'm surprised I lived.
Chat, you're distracting me. Stop distracting me, chat.
1 second. I will focus up on this boss fight and then I will proceed to read. I love this conveyor belt boss though. Right? Left. Middle. Right? Left. Middle. Right? No, and so on. I've messed up so many times. I cannot afford to mess up during the last final phase. I don't know why I've been messing up so much on this phase right now. It's a little odd.
It's you, chat. You're distracting me. You are purposefully trying to hurt me.
Dude, my staff was noodling so hard right there at the end. I don't know if you saw that. By the way, so, okay, so it's not 10.5% chance, it's 9.14. So it went down like 1%, basically. A little bit more, but it's not that bad. Now, do I still get the purple? Question. Come on, song. Why? Okay, it's a white. I'm weirdly not in hate with the fact it's not purple because I'm scared of getting a purple now with Harry watching me. Like his big hands are like over my shoulders, like YinYarn, you will get the back-to-back re. I'm fine with a white there. I am a-okay with that. I'm just surprised I haven't got one purple at all tonight, to be quite honest. Okay, let's do this. I will give ToA one more run, because, you know, I want to get... I think every time I stream this, I want to at least get, like, 3 done. Because that's, like, what, 40, 80? It's 120 minutes. Like 2 hours, which is a pretty good stream. So, I'll do one more. Hopefully I get a purple, if not, oh well. But I'll probably stream a lot of ToA in the future just because I'm doing this a lot. So that way if people want to see if I get purples, they have something they can maybe play on a second monitor. By the way, I always think that's weird when people are like, guys, my content shouldn't be second monitor content. Like, it would be better if I'm like at the forefront, and I'm like, but dude, they are still watching your content. What does it matter? They clearly like you enough to put you on at all. Listen, listen, this is when I want you guys to all unsubscribe from me, okay? If I ever, unironically, start the stream by saying, what's going on, guys? Today, we're going to be talking about this. Wow, we're going to, like, if I start talking like that, I want you guys to not only unsubscribe, but Josh, if you're watching, I want you to suffocate me in my sleep. Please. All right, time for the third round. Can I join Josh? Yes. If I join a Yin stream and the intro doesn't sound like you're dead inside, I'll unsub. That's about right. Like, my brother at one point was, like, worried about me. He was like, man, Yin, like, you sound tired all the time. Like you should get a doctor. Like, maybe... Like, no. No, I'm literally just tired all the time. That is just me. I mean, it's not even, like a physical tiredness. It is, but at the same time, it's not that I'm, like, weak tired. I'm just... Yeah, sleep is great. I'm constantly like trying to get on the couch and watch some TV and just chill and be on my phone, but that's more of like me. Been that way for literally years. I'll actually try to investigate what happened. It's true. That's like a scary thought. Just someone having like a complete personality switch as a 180. You know what? There was some guy, and like this. I guess it's not really proving anything, though. Kind of. There's some guy that makes like Minecraft content, and before you shoot me, this is what I'm trying to say. There's some guy that makes Minecraft content, and if you go back to like his super early videos, like he sounds like what I would sound like. Like he's just kind of like, you know, hey, like what's up? You know, he's not trying to like do anything over the top, nothing crazy. It's just normal. But as the minute like he started becoming a giant Minecraft YouTuber, he sounded like exactly what I was talking about with the whole like, oh guys, today we're gonna be checking this out, and it scared me to death. Cause that's so scary. Like, how can someone's personality flip-flop like that hard? And not even like flip-flop, like he literally just turned to 180. Like he is no longer that old person. That's terrifying. Like, at what point do you like lose your entire personality to become something that's appealing to the general public? Yeah, it has to be marketing. But it's like scary. I hate that. I don't know, I guess some people just think that themselves like just isn't enough. They gotta kind of put on this like persona or something. It's scary. I feel like a lot of times those are the depressed people because they never get to just be themselves. Like, constantly putting on like a mask is like a scary thing. I don't know. I just thought that was a little weird. It took him like a 5 or 6 month year, or that sounded weird coming out of me, but like it was like a 6-year difference before he started sounding like that from what I could tell with the videos. But like that, I don't know. It really is just like marketing, but I hate that so much. It's just so scary. Whoops, I accidentally... I should probably restart that fight over. I'd rather do that than lose points. I don't know, the people who are super hyper in their content seem to be the only ones doing well in certain groups. Personally, I agree, it always seems fake. Yeah. I think they're doing well. Like, it's not that they're not doing well. I think that that personality does sell. But... Can you imagine, though, living in... Like, with that? Because think about it. You wake up... You make a new video that is entirely just of this like fake personality that you've made, and that's all you can be. If you wanna get any kind of views or like raise that content, you gotta pretend to be that person. So no, like if you're out in public, if you're doing anything like in your meeting fans, you have to put on that persona. And then at one point do you lose what makes you you, you know? It's just creepy. And you're the philosopher, and it's just stuff I think about. There's a lot of channels like I purposefully avoid if they say certain things. Like I don't really like channels where as soon as you start the video, they're like, make sure you like the video, make sure you subscribe. Because like in my head, I'm thinking, well, I want someone to subscribe to me or like my video if they like the video. How can I know if I like the video when it just started? And also, I feel like that's just something you don't have to tell your audience. Like, if they like the video, they'll press the like button. You don't have to tell them to like. I don't know. I think you get a more loyal viewer base if you don't say certain things like that, or if you just let them do things on their own, because then you get people that are there because it's like they did it, you know, they joined because they like you, because you had to tell them. Sure, it might not be a huge number, but you have a more tight fan base. And would you ever check out a game called Dar's Dominion? Yeah. I've played Dar's before. I played it with a group of friends and it was fun. But according to my friend Brandon, like they're actually gonna be doing some updates to it, so I'm excited to try out whatever new stuff they've put in. Because I've been playing it for a while. I just I don't have the name YinYarn on Dar's Dominion because someone had taken it before I actually made my name. But yeah, no, I should stream the Dar's Dominion. That'd probably be a good idea. I still like Realm games. None of the ones currently are really like piquing my interest too hard. I started a clan with your name. It used to be in top 3. Is that right? That's kind of awesome. I didn't know that. Was it just YinYarn or YinYarn's Barn for the clan name? Yeah, I think Bakuri's name got taken. I think Jacob's name got taken. A lot of like the YouTuber names have gotten taken by like fans or whatever. No one God says if you like it, you like it, or leave a like if you like it, leave a dislike if you dislike. Yeah, see, that's more fair. But at the same time, it's still kind of a little weird, right? Because you can like, with YouTube, it's a weird kind of beast because even if you dislike a video, it still brings attention to it. So people that are saying to dislike it, I mean, it's still raising a number for them. And the fact now that it's invisible, it hurts even less. I don't know. I don't know people's intentions because I can't read minds, but it's one of those things that I've always kind of come off being a little off-putting whenever I view channels. Being told to comment and subscribe, especially if it's at the start of a video, but it must work while... Yeah. Oh, the one that I think is really egregious, and I'm sure you guys have seen this before, is the one where it's like, currently only, what is it, like 5% of my viewer base is subscribed. Like the viewers of my channels have subscribed. I'm like, oh god, this again? It's like, yeah, I'm the same way. If I'm watching a video, like, I don't always subscribe. Because there's some people that you like watching, but you don't want to watch, like, all the time. You know what I mean? Like, so you'll watch a video, and you like it, but you don't want to subscribe because you don't necessarily want their, like, feed on your page. And I'm in this, like, I'm the same way. It's like, it feels like guilt tripping, and I'm like, if I don't want to sub, it's just because I don't want to see that stuff all the time. I don't hate you. It was called YinYarn. Okay, so it was just straight YinYarn. I wish I had seen that in the game. I guess I must have just not have seen it. That's awesome, though. Yeah, no wonky. Yeah, you're right. I know what you're talking about. Like, make sure you reblog this and don't just like it, because then I don't get views. Yeah, but why? I don't need to hear that from you. Let me just do what I'm gonna do. Like when people say things, it's like I stepped on their dog because I didn't reblog their art or something. Like, no. I like your art, I just don't always want it on my feed. There's a guy named Sirix that's different. Yeah, it's, you know, like, I don't hate everyone that does that. There are certain people that'll do it that actually make genuinely really good content, but it's just, it feels like it's just unneeded. Yeah, like Harry was saying, like, if everyone's doing it, it must work, but I don't know, I can't do it. I can't push myself to do it. I know if I don't believe in it, I'm not gonna do it, so it's a me thing. It's just people trying to make a living, but it does kind of get annoying when every YouTuber feels like the same cookie cutout person. That's where I get a lot of my problems, is that it feels like there's a lot of YouTubers that try to be kind of this, like, oh, I want to be this guy because it worked for him. I just want to make my whole entire personality the same as this guy. It's like when PewDiePie was on YouTube back in the day. Like, he was one of the first channels that was like this kind of plays horror games and overreacts. And then everyone started doing that. There's so many, even to this day, there's so many channels that'll play like horror games and overreact. Oh my god, it's Slender Man, bro. Dude, Slendy looking real thick right there. Puts in a meme edit of like someone going, "Oh my god," or like, "What the dog doing?" It's like, dude, I don't want to see this every day. Yeah, people just like initially just dislike it. That's why I'm confused as to why it works. It might not even. It might just be like a thing that people just put in because they think it works. I personally don't think it works. I think it's just something people put in because it's a repeated saying. And everyone's trying to copy each other, so I honestly would not be surprised. Also, hey, Mr. Dumb. Also, I'm sorry I'm calling you that. That's just your username. You know I don't think that about you. Also, hey Loki. Have I met everyone else been? We've been good. Been same old, same old. I've just kind of like replaced Rome with RuneScape in my life. Basically, is the only difference. Same YinYarn that's been around for a long enough time. Just playing a different game nowadays. What do I think of those? If X happens, then oh yeah. I know what you're talking about because I have seen those in my feed. I don't particularly know how I feel about them because I never watched them. I don't know what the idea. It's just if something happens, the video ends, right? I don't know.
It is time for more classic game commercials.
I don't mind it. Whoops, I was about to do some old game commercials. I'll watch that later. It was going on for so long that my Zelda playlist had been over. I had a repeat. Asking to like and subscribe. 1 second, I'll read that. Let me just get my mage stuff on. About asking to like and subscribe, I think it's like advertisements, which everyone I know hate, but it seems to work. People literally spend money to advertise, unlike asking to subscribe. Yeah. Once again, it is true. It's like one of those things I can't. I understand why it happens. I understand like what the intention is. And I think the reason that most people hate it, even though it is just a business tactic, is just because it just naturally feels so fake. You know what I mean? Like it's like plasticky. Like it's just it's such a repeated saying that people have gotten like kind of they don't like hearing it. I can't hate the people that do it because yeah, it is just the thing people do because it grows the viewership. But yeah, I don't know. Once again, I understand it. I just can't bring myself personally to do it. I understand if other people do it, but if someone says that to me and I'm watching their channel, it typically makes me not want to subscribe. And that sounds petty. And I get it kind of is, but at the same time, I just don't like that whole thing, so it makes me not want to delve into the content. It's weird, right? It has opposite effects on me. Where if someone says to like and sub, I typically don't. It is kind of funny that liking videos has just become, I mean, how long have you guys been on YouTube for, right? We've all probably been on this platform a pretty dang long time. So do you guys remember back in the day, like 2006, 2000, like it could not have even been that long ago, back when like there was a favorites list? Because it at some point like favorites just turned into the like your liked videos. Like they merged the two. But I remember having a liked video. I don't even think that there was a liked video playlist. It was just you gave the video a star rating and you favorited the video. Oh my god, video responses, yeah. That lasted like a short amount of time, I'm pretty sure, but I remember it. Yeah, I missed the star ratings too. They said the reason they took it out was because the star rating was basically just being used as a like and dislike anyway. Like apparently people were like 90% of people were just rating videos either 1 or 5 stars, and that's why they did it. It was rare that people were doing 2, 3, and 4 stars. But I also miss it. I think if they brought it back, it'd be even cooler because people probably would be more like methodical with choosing their ratings. It was made the same year I was born. Oh, hot dang. God dang, I got some crow's feet. I was born in 1994. So I kind of, back in my day, my version of YouTube was Newgrounds. I say that like I'm that old. Back in my day. Yeah, no, I agree. I think old YouTube had a lot more originality. There's definitely a lot more, there was a lot of different types of content instead of just one worked and everyone did the same. Standard for entry-level content creation has been pushed so high because there's persons to all these YouTubers. Yeah. One of my biggest things though, I've always just been like, I don't care if I'm number 1. Like, I make content if I want to make the content and I enjoy the content. I don't do it because I'm trying to like become Markiplier. I do it because I just enjoy doing it. And I feel like that's the way it was with old YouTube all the time. Like, people just made content. Like, they'd be like, going to the mall and buying a donut. Like, that used to be a normal type of video back in the day because it was just people uploading just random stuff. I loved that. I loved back when it used to be that. And now it's, I got the mega rare Charizard card. Let's take it to this haunted house at 3 a.m. and see what happens. Like, it's way different. The video title sounded good at first, but the haunted house ruined it. Your icon is of Charizard, right? See, I think I understand now. It's like small on my screen, but to me it looks like Charizard. I think that's why that popped into my brain, was seeing the profile picture. Rebecca Black sucked me off at 4 in the morning? Let's see what happens. I choked a walrus to death in Antarctica? Will I have to pay a fine? Let's find out, boys. I don't know. Once again, I just want to go back to the guy eating donut content. But maybe I'm just lame. I don't know. Maybe I'm boring. I hate that this boss makes me focus so much because I just want to read my comments. I want to read my content. Good job, YinYarn. Okay. You guys think I should make another Why the Blink is Stupid for April Fool's Day? Just for kicks. Like, just out of nowhere on April 1st, I'd actually upload like a Why the Whatever is Stupid. And it's just an actual, just full blown out episode. Because no one would expect that. They're like, oh, it's just it's a prank video. It's not an actual Why the Blink is Stupid. Nope. It is a full thing. By the way, I don't know how recently you guys have played Realm. I mean, some of you might have just not, but if you go to the Shatters, there's an Easter egg of me and Bakuri Box in one of the Shatters rooms. There is a painting of me and Hayes in the art room. I thought that was really funny. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh, I hate orbs. Well, I think I'm done. I wanted to get a third one in, but yeah, dying there, that's kind of a spirit breaker. I'll continue this again at a later time. Like, why RodMG is stupid and upload your quitting RodMG video again. Why playing Divinity would sneak boys, Lord? I'm pretty sure Josh would choke me out. It's cute. Does it bother you? Not really. I mean, it's cool they had it. I don't know. It doesn't bother me at all. I think it's cool that's in there. See, here's the thing. It's cool that I'm actually in the game in some way, right? Because before then, people just knew me as the LXD guy. Oh, the knight said LXD? Lympheo? And I'm like, yeah. That was me. But yeah, they didn't really credit me. They put me in the Shatters, but it was still cool if they did that. So, you know, I made it into the game. It's something that'll probably be there for the rest of the game's lifespan, so it's cool I kind of made that mark. And really, isn't that what I wanted all along? John, I like how you just got here as soon as the stream ended. Well, ending. It's okay though. I think I'm gonna stream more consistently. And not just RuneScape, but like, I don't know, other games too. Playing Hollow Knight, playing like Super Nintendo games, maybe some N64 games. If you guys want to see it, maybe some weird games. Find stuff that looks good. Vermintide could be a fun one. I've heard a lot about that game, but I've just never played it. but that could be a fun one. Monkey games, absolutely. I want to play Donkey Kong Country. Play Ape Escape. Oh no, my apes have been stolen. No. Play Kingdom Hearts. John, we already do that on the weekends, buddy. And you love it. You love playing Kingdom Hearts. We definitely don't slam our controllers and want to kill ourselves. Isn't Bugs Bunny Crazy Castle the one that the Angry Video Game Nerd did a video of? And he's like,
Hey, what's up, cock?
by the way, old content, Angry Video Game Nerd was like probably my favorite. His new stuff is still great. But man, oh my god, I love the Angry Video Game Nerd. That, and you know what? I'm gonna get hate for this, probably. I love watching the Nostalgia Critic. I think Doug Walker is funny. I don't care what people say. I think that content creator is actually good. Yeah, he's weird, but I don't know. I like his stuff. Man, Josh, shut the fudge up, man. You know. I know you think he's a cartoon character. Spoonie. Wasn't Spoonie like I only watched a little bit of Spoonie like back when he was playing what, Dr. Insano? But wasn't he like didn't he get like a stigma around him for doing something? I don't know what he did, but I heard like for some reason people dislike him now for whatever reason. Alright, Loki, see you, bud. I'll be closing the stream here too in a second. I just want to chat for a minute. He was pretty volatile and never delivered the movie he got funding for. Oh. Yep, that'll do it. I think I watched some video like a year or two ago talking about Spoonie, but I don't remember it. They said something along the lines of, I think I do remember that part where he didn't actually make the movie, and another thing was like, he was role-playing on Twitter as his dog or something. I don't know, man. I guess he really was just like depraved. Which is sad, because I like content creators like that. Just crazy dudes that just make this, like, whatever content they feel like. I love that, dude. I wish more stuff was like that. He was a bit of a schizo, yeah. That's what it seems like. I guess final notes. I do want to stream more, especially with the fact that I'm streaming on YouTube now, which is a streaming platform I actually enjoy. I don't love Twitch, but at the time it was really like one of the only ways you could stream reasonably, so I'm kind of glad I transitioned over to YouTube. Probably gonna do a lot of raids like this in the future, just doing more level 420 raids type streams, but also other stuff too. But I think doing 420 raids is gonna do. So if you see me doing streams, it'll either be this again, or I'll play like, I don't know, just some other stuff I can think of. If you guys have any ideas of what to stream to, I could do that. I think I'll play Hollow Knight. I've been beating around the bush too much on not playing that game, but someone literally bought it for me, so I need to do it. So this plus Hollow Knight, Donkey Kong Country, More, of course, more Donkey Kong Country. Classic games I want to play. I could probably visit, or revisit rather, like Ocarina of Time. See myself playing that. Especially after listening to the soundtrack. So, that's some stuff to look forward to. That, and eventually I'm going to figure out what kind of content I want to make for actual videos. So, hopefully at some point that inspiration just comes to me and I'll actually be able to make edited videos again that I actually enjoy. Yeah, Ocarina of Time randomizer could be one. I would suck at it because I don't know where many of the chests are, but that could be a fun one. Yeah, SNES, GBC, all the old versions of Donkey Kong, that'd be a good one. I would die a lot because those games were hard, so it's stuff to keep in mind. I'll figure it out. But yeah, it was good seeing you guys. Good seeing you too, Harry. Thank you for the luck on the ring, man. I don't actually hold ill will towards you, but it is fudging funny that that ended up happening. But yeah, okay, that's the end of the stream. You guys take care. I'll be back again later at some point, so take it easy. See ya.